All right, good evening, everybody, and I want to welcome you to the third episode of Let's Talk Matrap. And it has been a wonderful experience in the past weeks, and I appreciate everyone that has been part of this initiative. Thank you for what you have been doing, and I hope you keep on supporting and also invite your friends. And it's going to be a moment to learn every detail, every information about Mantrack DAO DeFi project. And tonight is still going to be another experience, and there are some fantastic information I'm going to be releasing tonight, and I'll be fast at every information I'm going to release tonight so that I can allow you guys to also ask some questions. And I think you can hear me clearly, everyone. Okay. So we start, and let me give you this important information also. Should in case, as we normally know, should in case this cut us off, just stay by and you will still reconnect back. And I'm going to start now. So let me pick the. So I'm going to. Excuse me. All right. So I'm going to be sharing my screen with you guys, and we can learn alongside with the screen. And don't forget to pen down your questions. Pen down your questions, whether the one that the one that you gather during your research, or maybe the one you gather during this presentation. Okay, so I hope everybody can see my screen. I hope you guys can see my screen. Okay. All right. So this is the third edition, and tonight we'll be looking at I'll just quickly do just a short recap of what happened last week. Like we have the understanding about what Matrack DAO is, to take decentralized finance, innovation of financial network, where users' voices are heard. And I think last week also we were able to also go deeper to explain the architectural view of the project, in which we were made to understand that what DeFi, so one of the major things that DeFi lack is interaction, engagement, user inactivity. But Matrack DAO try to bring about community-based platform whereby everybody voice can come together, and whatever presentation you are giving, whatever suggestion you are giving, count in the community. And also we were made to understand that Matrack DAO is a decentralized autonomous organization, which means that it makes use of the users of the platform to have a direct say in how the platform operates or how the platform perform. And also I also mentioned about what make you to be part of the community, which was a part of the episode 1 and episode 2 that focused on the tokenization, which is the OM token itself. That is the governing token, the community token, and that's the major thing that make you to become part of the community. And I think that was a major thing that was discussed. We stress it down to give you the staking platform, explanation on the staking platform, explanation on the Karma reputation platform. Also talk about the mantra pool, and we talk about the lending, and or we talk about the governance aspect of the project, and all these were mentioned last week. So tonight I'll focus more on the development stage of the platform, and also give you review to you some of the plans that the council members and the community are planning for within these months, and starting from this week down to December. And knowing fully well that we are ending this year, the next we are ending this month in the next what's it called? In the next 2 months, less than 2 months. So we'll focus more on what is still on ground that Mantra is trying to work upon. I hope I'm communicating. Please, if I'm not communicating, just try to alert me. Just alert me. Okay. I hope I'm communicating, everyone. Please just type yes. Okay. Okay. So we talk about the RIO Chain explanation. I give you just a few explanation about the RIO Chain, and also we review the mantra plan for this new month and till December. Then I allow you guys to ask questions. Okay, I've done a recap, and I explained. I gave the overview of how mantra operates. If you look at this diagram, according to what we explained last week, let's say this is you. Well, let me pick a pointer. Yeah, this is you. Yeah, on your laptop or on your phone, trying to view Matrac platform or Matrac website app. Everything that we are going to be doing, as far as Matrac is concerned, we are doing it on the app, on the application, and the app the app for most of us that don't know the app for Mantra. Let me just try to show you. So it's app.matracdao.com. So here we have all the platform in which Matrac is working on, and before you can access it, you can skip it if you don't if you don't have your MetaMask extension on your Chrome. So you can skip it so that you can view how the app look like. So this is how the app looks like, and this is the dashboard here. This is the dashboard. The dashboard is still work in progress, and this is the staking platform, which was launched like let's say a month ago, and this is the loan platform, This is the lending platform, and this is the governance platform. This is the Matra Pool platform, and this is the Karma Reputation platform. The only platform already launched is the staking platform, and I will do more of these as we progress. Okay, now look at this diagram like we explained last week. If this is you, now take note also that the staking platform for now is website based launched. The mobile app by maybe let's look at before the month runs to an end, or let's just say before the end of the year should be released. They are really working. The developer are really working to make sure that this is out as soon as possible. So let's say this is you. I'm trying to explain the working principle of the platform. This is you, and you have your token in your wallet, and you try to you have purchased, you have sent it to your wallet, is already in your wallet. Immediately you already imported your uh, Ethereum wallet on your MetaMask, and you connect it to the app. Then when you are staking, when you stake, the arrow here is showing that everything that you are doing it within the mantra contract territory. Okay, this is a mantra contract territory. The reason why I have to show you this is because of where we are going to start from. Where we are going to start from today. Because actually, I'm going to talk about the RIO Chain. So if you look at whatever you are doing from here, you are doing that on the Matra territory, Matra contract territory. Okay, and you have a RIO Chain here. You have Polkadot also here. You have Bitcoin. You have Ethereum. All these are things that I'm going to explain as we continue. So user can stake dot is the token for Polkadot, okay, or deposit for lending. And also when you do all those things within Matra territory, you are entitled to collect a reward. The reward can be in form of the token that you stake, and at the same time you can also still earn the community, or let me say the governing token for Matra, which is OHER. So you have opportunity to earn on two sides, the token that you are staking, and at the same time the governance token for the platform. Okay, so let's move further. Now this is we're already ending the year, and this is the quarter four. This is the second month of the quarter four, and this is what is in the roadmap for Matra. All quarter one, quarter two, quarter three has been sorted out. If you check through the roadmap, we are following the roadmap according to what is being planned. So the last quarter of the year, we have launch of Matra Pool, we have integration of compound lending protocol, and we have enhanced staking lending product suite, and we have mobile app goes live. So these are the plans for the year, the remaining of the year. So let's see what we are going to start with. Now, from where I'm coming from the understanding of staking, and we have been following. I've given you an explanation of how the staking on the platform works. And for those of you that are just joining us for the first time, we look at this diagram. It's showing us that when you stake OM, you are entitled to earn up to 88.8 percentage per annum. Okay, it means that your staking reward is daily. And the reason why I brought this particular picture, or let me say the photo shoot of this, staking platform is because of what Matriarch is set to do. Because there is a plan at hand that follow this staking platform, and you need to understand the beginning before I jump into what the plan is all about. So, like I explained earlier, in a past event, I mentioned that you have right, or there is no limit on what you can stake, and the minimum of what you can stake as far as OM is concerned, you can stake as minimum as one OM. But if you, as someone that really needs huge profits from your staking of the token, then you need to look at the amount of what you want to stake that can quickly generate you profit. Okay. And again, I will also say that I am not a financial advisor, but I will just give you an avenue, or I will open your eyes to opportunity, and you are the determinant of whatsoever you want to invest in. Okay, so staking platform of Matriarch was launched a month ago, and from the from looking at a month that the platform was launched, we have about we have two different staking mechanisms with different, which is different from the what's it called now? Project smart contract. Okay, so there are two different mechanism, staking mechanism that was launched also alongside, apart from the staking platform for the governance token that was launched. There are two, and when you're talking about the two, you talk about the R-Fuel staking pool, which is the token governance for, let me say, the token for the RIO Chain. And also we have the other one, we have the Uni-OM / the Ethereum liquidity. These I'm going to still explain a bit. I will explain, let me explain OM a bit. I mean, Uni-OM / Ethereum staking pool. Now, this was launched, I think, like 2 weeks ago, and is more like many of you, if you are so familiar with how liquidity works. Liquidity works when you try to give, or let me say, you try to fix your asset. Let's say you have OM, because we are dealing with the OM now. You have OM token in your hand, and you are looking at, okay, you want to provide liquidity of OM to the community. So what you do is, let's say you have 200 OM and you want to give it as a liquidity. Liquidity means, when you are giving a liquidity, it means that you are I'm trying to look at how I can explain it literally so that you will get it clearly. Okay, let me do it this way. Some of you visit Uniswap to swap your token, to swap different type of token for Ethereum. And the Ethereum you are swapping it to, there are people that provide this Ethereum on Uniswap. If that Ethereum is not on the Uniswap, no matter OM that you are holding, when you try to swap it, there will not be Ethereum to swap it for. So the people that provide liquidity, the people that give that Ethereum that you can easily collect, or you can easily get when you try to exchange your OM, one up or whatsoever on Uniswap, is what we call liquidity. So like me now, I can decide that, okay, I want to provide liquidity for OM token. So when I'm providing liquidity for OM token, meaning that anyone that wants to change or swap OM for Ethereum can easily have, there is a pool of Ethereum that many can feed on and change their OM on, because there are people that are providing that liquidity. So now you now ask, how do you do that? Now there is a place, or there is a corner, there is a feature on Uniswap where you see pool. So when you click that pool, because each project that is giving liquidity or that's launch liquidity, they have their contract address. So you need to get the contract address of that project, contract address for liquidity of that project. Not all the projects has liquidity for their project. Like, it's not, there are people that has liquidity for their project that are private liquidity, providing liquidity privately, and they are gaining. And because when you are providing liquidity, you have a reward for providing that. You have a reward that you generate when you provide liquidity. So there are people that are private, it can be organization, it can be set of people that provide that liquidity for a project for people to swap. So you need to get the contract address of that project before you can provide liquidity. So for OM has uni OM / Ethereum liquidity pool that is public for everybody to give. So what you do is, when you have 200 OM, you need to have the equivalent of Ethereum, equivalent to the 200 OM that you want to give as liquidity. So if I have 200 OM, it means that my 200 OM, the amount of 200 OM in Ethereum will go together with my 200 OM I want to release as liquidity. So when you click pool on your Uniswap and you click the what's it called now? The Ethereum, the contract address for the liquidity of uni OM / Ethereum, and you give your what's it called? Your OM, immediately the features or the platform will tell you to also give the Ethereum equivalent to that 200. And immediately you do that, the reward that you are going to get, you get uni V2 token, which is the liquidity. Well, I know that there are some code that, or let me say some abbreviation you see in the file projects. You will see LP token. You're asking yourself, what is LP token? LP token is a token you generate as a result of you providing a liquidity for a project. So when you provide a liquidity for Mantra project, you receive LP token, which is a liquidity pool token, as a reward instantly. So let's assume you are providing 200 OM together with your Ethereum equivalent to your 200, and immediately you give that liquidity on that platform, there will be a reward of uni V2 tokens that you will see in your wallet automatically. Now, this token that you see automatically in your wallet, you can now go to Mantra app, where you have your staking pool. You have your staking platform. Let me open it so that you will understand what I'm saying. Now, this is this Mantra staking platform, and because I already have, let me connect this wallet I have here. Let me see whether it's the wallet that so that you will understand what I'm saying. If it's one, so okay, it's the one. So this wallet is the one I used also last week. Is what I used last week. So if you look at it very well, you will see that we have three assets. You have OM, you have R fuel, and you have uni OM/E. This one is the liquidity that I'm talking about. So because I provided this liquidity because I provided this liquidity on Uniswap, take note, on Uniswap, I will receive utility, or let me say, I say utility. I will receive the LP token as a reward. So there is an LP token reward I receive here, but because I've already staked the LP that I received, you did not see it here. Okay, so if you don't provide a liquidity token, if you don't provide a liquidity, you will not receive the LP token here. But you can, that's the reason why you see that he has slash here. He has slash here because it's as a result of liquidity token that is being provided that make me to have this token. So because I have it, I can now have that token here. See the token. This is the reward that I got as a result of the liquidity I provided. Okay, and I can now decide here. This arrow that you see here is where you stake. You see, is where you stake. Is where you stake. Now, the liquidity I provided has give me a reward claim of 141 OM, apart from the LP token reward that I received as a result of liquidity token that I provided. So, like I mentioned last week, I said that when you are talking about DeFi project, you can't make money in DeFi project if you don't put money. Yes, there are high drops, there are certain, that's not DeFi. High drop that you get from DeFi project is not a DeFi reward. It's just an high drop. But for you to get a reward or profit on DeFi, you need to put money. All right? You need to put money. Take notes. I'm not a financial advisor. Take notes. All right. So I think I've been able to explain liquidity provider. So we have RF and we have OM, apart from the governance tokens of OM staking that we have. So we have two more that we have. Okay, I've explained that a bit. So, and that reason why I said I need to explain this staking platform for emphasis. Okay, let me move on to one important thing again about the staking. So far, so good. We have been able to, it's three staking platforms we have now, or staking, three staking assets we have at the moment, but there are still room for more. There are still room for more ERC20 tokens projects to join us. Okay, yeah, we still have more. We have more. Okay, who is this drawing all these things? Okay, all right. So presently we have over 68 million OM tokens staked already on the platform, on Matrac platform. We have over 68 million tokens of OM already staked by community members. All right, and we still have Bitmarks, where people also stake. Bitmart is an exchange, Korea exchange that people also stake, and I think there is over 20 million also stake there. So Matrac has huge staking pool that people, or let me say, people are really investing in the project. And like 2 weeks, like less than 2 weeks that the uni OM/Ethereum liquidity started, so far we have been able to receive over or close to $1 million liquidity provided. So I think is a huge project that people will love to, or let me say, those that really understand the future of a project will love to invest in, not try to look at what is happening at the moment, but the future of that particular project. So this week, there is every possibility to see staking transaction history. So there is an upgrade. There is an upgrade that is going to be coming this week. If you look at the staking, sorry. If you look at the, I hope you guys are following me. Okay. If you look at the staking platform again, let me try to show you something. If you look at the staking platform, what you can only see here, you can see 16 days here. You can see 16 days here. But you cannot see, you can also see the token that I stake, but you can't view the transaction, how the transactions, the day it was sent, the reward has been sent to me today, tomorrow, today, yesterday, like that. I don't have the record, the log of the record of the issue. Yeah, sorry guys. I hope, can you hear me now? Can you hear me? Okay, sorry guys. So like I said, I was trying to explain. So I was trying to explain the history. So you can't see the history because it's not included, or is not on the platform. So this week we have a plan to release, to do some upgrade on the platform. So there's going to be a staking transaction history on the staking platform, in which stakers or members will have the ability to track and keep records of when they staked, when they unstake, and when they claim reward. So there will be an history that you can view all those transactions, and at the same time you can go ahead to also download your history in an Excel format, and you can keep it to yourself on your computer. So those are the updates or upgrade that's going to happen as we progress this week, and I think this one is going to come out in this week, maybe before the end of this week. We should be able to have this. Be able to have this. Okay, right. So having said this, I'm going to move on to the next point. Where's my share? Where's my share? What am I sharing? Okay. So now let's talk about the RIO Chain. Talk about the RIO Chain. Now, for some of you that have been following, I made it known to us that Matrap DAO project is not really an Ethereum-based project. It is being built on RIO Chain blockchain. Yeah, sorry guys. Okay, so let's continue with the RIO Chain. The RIO Chain blockchain. Now, before you need to understand the point that Matrap DAO is a is a platform that is being built on RIO Chain blockchain, and you wonder how OM is, how an ERC20 based token. Okay, and I'm going to still talk about this. So, but note this: this is the third episode, and I've been talking about the fact that Mantrack DAO project is not an ERC20 based token. It's not built on an Ethereum blockchain. Is is being built on a real chain blockchain. So I need to give you the clarity of what real chain blockchain is all about, so that you understand the blockchain this platform is being built upon. So the blockchain is audited by CETIC. So you can go further to check, um, um, browse about what CETIC has been doing, and gather information about this audit firm. And for real chain blockchain is actually um, uh, a blockchain that has something similar to um, uh, a parity substrate. What I mean by parity substrate? Parity substrate is uh, the features that come up with the Polkadot ecosystem come up with, and is more like a platform or an ecosystem that can communicate with multiple blockchain easily. Okay, and real chain has these attribute or these characteristics also, and this made Mantrack DAO also impute upon it for easy communication. And real chain has three major characteristics. And the first one here is hybrid model. Now, if you try to look at what is the reason why we have a real chain associated with Mantrack DAO. Now, some of the major game player of the platform, Mantrack platform, Will and John, they are also an advisor on real chain, and they are the two people that was being drawn into the team of Mantrack DAO for the creation. When they look at what real chain is building, so they came in to um, to um, to contribute their own quota to the growth and to development of Mantrack, and that is how there was a link between the Mantrack and real chain. And the first characteristics of this chain or this blockchain is hybrid model. Hybrid model in it means that the blockchain has the ability to, or it ensures scalability, security, speed, that is 2 seconds per block, and transaction through throughput up to like 3,000 transactions per second. So the real chain adopts a federated model. So I'm going to explain that to you for easy understanding. So I know that many of us are present on this event already have understanding about cryptocurrency in general, and starting from Bitcoin at the first cryptocurrency down to other altcoin, I know that you have a little some basic understanding. And then we look at the transactions, Bitcoin being the first decentralized digital asset. It's Bitcoin processors or processes, it processes 4.6 transactions per second. And also Ethereum, the all the altcoin try to build upon what Bitcoin has started. So Ethereum try to upgrade its transaction per second to 15 transactions per second. And you can look at what RIO Chain is set to achieve. It's set to achieve 3,000 transactions per second, meaning that when there are congestions in transaction of Ethereum that can delay for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, or sometimes you have pending transactions because of the congestion, because of the transactions ongoing at the moment. At that time, RIO Chain blockchain is set to process transactions up to 3,000 transactions per second. So you can imagine you have your transactions being sent from your mobile to your laptop or to your friends somewhere, and the person gets the transaction within seconds. Within seconds, you receive the transaction. So that is what RIO Chain is set. And when you talk about RIO Chain adopt a federated model, what we are talking about is more like we are saying there is a combined building information model that has been compiled by amalgamating several different models into one, or let me say importing one model into another, into one. So when you have a combination of building information model in one compartment, so that you can increase the functionality of that device, or of that protocol, or of that blockchain. So that is the model in which RIO Chain is trying to adopt. So the process of combining the models provided many benefits. Okay, and the benefit can include, of course, maybe being able to visualize all model in one tool. So you'll be able to visualize every information, every models. You'll be able to view them in one tools. Okay, and the other benefit that includes is oh, what will be able to be seen by the time this blockchain comes to. Yes, it has been launched already, but Mantra is yet to be launched on the chain. So if you have your time, you can browse through the RIO Chain blockchain and get the understanding of how the chain really looks like. Okay, I think I've been able to explain the first characteristics that the blockchain that we are set to launch is doing. So let me look at the second characteristic. The second characteristic talk about the interoperability, and this is just an ability to network or communicate with multiple blockchain easily. Okay, so RIO Chain infrastructure efficiently connects organization, banks, merchants, dApps with users across multiple chains. So take, for example, some of you are familiar with Trust Wallet. You use your Trust Wallet, and when you go through your browser, you see several dApps there. You see several dApps, and as you have it in your the Trust Wallet, also you have EOS based wallet that also has dApps on their browsers. They have games, they have platforms, they have exchanges that you can check on their dApps. And all this, you have Throne also have the Throne link. If you go through your Throne link, you see several things, several dApps and exchanges on that axis. And if you look at all these dApps from different blockchain now coming down into a chain, an infrastructure, into a blockchain, and you have EOS, you can easily switch to Ethereum based dApps. You can easily switch to Tron based dApps. You can easily switch to EOS based dApps on one blockchain. So he has a compartment, or he has a features, a platform whereby you can view multiple blockchain in just one single platform. You can easily communicate. So users have that um, opportunity to be able to make use of all these, or to be able to communicate easily with multiple blockchain. Why? Because that is what RIO Chain is set to do, and RIO Chain was able to be able to do this uh, because of its link with the parity substrate of our Polkadot ecosystem. Okay, and the last one that I'll be talking about is the adaptability. Adaptability, and in the adaptability, we talk about the visual machine interpreter supports website assembly, and we talked about the light client requirements, and also the customable consensus algorithm. Now, all these, when you talk about the adaptability, you will agree with me that there are some projects, blockchain projects, in which before you can have access to that blockchain, you need to download the entire blockchain on your PC, on your system, so that you can have access to whatsoever you want to do. You can be able to mine, you can be able to store your wallet. The blockchain also come with the wallet. So those are the trend that some of the blockchains is doing. But when you look at what RIO Chain is set to do, RIO Chain is set to make use of the light client requirement. What do I mean by light client requirement? I think on Sunday during our fun time moment, I was trying to pass some knowledge into the participants and the community members on what light client is really means, and I asked a question for people to grab that, but it seems that they didn't really get what I mean until I give the final answer. So light client is a crucial element when you talk about blockchain ecosystem, and uh, the light client helps users to access, or let me say, to interact with a blockchain in a secure and also a decentralized manner without having to synchronize the full blockchain. So you don't need to say you want to download the entire blockchain on your laptop, you want to synchronize the full blockchain because you can have access. You can easily access it on the web and continue your operations or your transaction. So, and this is what RIO Chain is set to do. And when you talk about line client, they set to create a protocol in which it is compatible with varying degrees of lightness for clients to easily store almost nothing to those which store almost everything. Do you get the point? When you say for clients to store almost nothing to those which store almost everything. So it's not that when you download your blockchain and the entire blockchain, you have the entire blockchain. When you to be able to even understand what you are downloading, you can't really get what you download. But the RIO Chain, with the requirement of light client, they set to have um, a store of something that is so important on the chain, on the blockchain, that you can make use of, that you can easily transact with and get the understanding of, oh, this is what RIO Chain is set to do. This is what this blockchain is trying to communicate to us. This is how I can easily make it. But when you try um, check through the blockchain of RIO, you will get the uh, the real understanding of what I'm trying to explain. Like I said, RIO Chain blockchain is just a chain whereby we are building on. So I need to stress the importance of having the RIO Chain. I'm not going into it deeply. Okay, so maybe we can also still invite the RIO Chain founder or one of their core team into the event also to give us more information about the blockchain. Okay, as time goes on. Okay, so that's is what RIO Chain is set to do, and I've been able to explain the three major characteristics that RIO Chain has. Okay, so let's move to the next point, the next important factor. Now, the next important factor we're talking about here is mantra pool. Mantra pool. And here I want you to pay attention. I hope I'm communicating. All right. Thank you, guys. Okay, mantra pool. Now, like I said, mantra pool is one of the major architectural view of the platform or of the project. And according to the roadmap, it's set to be launched this quarter, the fourth quarter. So we hope that we'll be able to keep to the roadmap, knowing fully well that that is what the team has been doing so far. And you will see through the explanation I want to give now that we are actually following the path of launching the mantra pool. Now, if you look at what I penned or what is on the white on the white website, because this was picked from the website. Mantra pool is all about you try your luck in a perpetual saving games that frequently give members the chance to win crypto. Now, my focus is on the perpetual saving game. What do I mean by perpetual saving game? Now, look at this. Our first validator node that was announced like a week ago. Here is relating to the mantra pool, and I'm going to explain what that means and how it's related to it. Now, you will agree with me that for every business that is rewarding its customers or members, that business must have its own business where profit is coming from. That is where they invest in, meaning that they invest in something or they give their service to that particular business that can now give them the profit. So from the look of that, when you look at that angle, so Mantrack has several partners in which they partner with, and this make them to, when they partner with them, it means that they are rendering their service, and also the project also is rendering is a vice versa thing. So when you render your service, you'll be able to get profit for the service that you are rendering. So we have Mantrack rendering service or partnering with several projects, and one of the partnership that was announced last week, we have several that have been announced before even the one that was announced last week. Yeah, we already have partnership with Cover. But what was announced last week was the validator node that was being set up last week. Now, what is validator node? There was a time I was giving an overview of who is a miner and who is a validator. Now, these two entity or these two names work hand in hand. What I mean by work hand in hand is when you talk about miner, you are relating that to, let me say, you are relating it to proof of work like Bitcoin. So miners are those people that ascertain transactions, are confirmed transactions that keep records of what is going on the blockchain. Okay, they are the one that confirm your every transactions, taking note that what you are sending, you really have it inside your wallet and confirming it before they can be sent to your friend or to whoever they are sending it to. So, and when they are doing that, miners, when they do that, they get block reward for whatever they are confirming, for whatsoever record they are doing logically. Okay, and like I said, miners deal with proof of work. Now, when you're not talking about validators, this is key to Ethereum. It keys to proof of stake. It's key to delegated proof of stake, meaning that there are somebody or there are people, there are organizations in which they receive delegations, they receive delegations. What I mean by delegation means a token being sent to them, like you are lending them that, see, I'm lending you this for you to perform a particular transactions, or for you to perform a particular task. Okay, so a validator receive a delegation from organization, from an individual, from team to perform a particular task. Okay, so Mantra DAO establish or open a validator node, establish a validator node on Kava project, on Kava blockchain. Okay, and meaning that Mantra creates a wallet, a validator node wallet on their on Kava project to receive a delegation, and when you're since the node is on Kava, it means that the delegation that they will be receiving will be in form of the project token, which is the Kava token. Okay, so people start to, or let me say, Mantrap itself has uh, um, uh, try to uh, try to set up a wallet that they can keep Kava tokens, collect Kava tokens from the community member that's set to support the running of the node, and also from any organization that's set to help them to, or help us to do that. So, and when you provide, when you set up a validator node, it means that you are contributing to the transactions confirmation, you are contributing to the voting confirmation, you are contributing to the keeping the record of what is happening on the Kava blockchain, and and you are making the Kava blockchain to run smoothly. And when you do that, it means that you have a reward that is going to come back as what, as a block reward for doing that. Okay, I think I've been able to explain the validator that we are providing. So Mantrax has an account with them. Let me try to see where I can I can show you this. Sorry. Okay. Short. Okay. I'm trying to pick. Okay. Let me show you. Really. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Okay. So so the validator node that was created, you can see this was the announcement, and this is the Montrack validator address. You see that it starts with the Kava. So is the wallet on the Kava validator platform. Okay, validator platform. And at the moment we are in number 31st. Let me show you. Sorry. Where you okay, so we are the mint scan of the validators. We are at where is it? we are at 31 position, and presently we have 289,387 cover, and this can generate 0.36%, meaning that out of 100% of the voting power that the entire system or the entire validator has, we have a part, or the cover validator has, we have a part of 0.36 we can draw out from the cover validators platform as a reward. Okay, so it means that in some cases we miss you see the blocks, when you have a block being confirmed, that's when we receive your reward for the transactions that is being confirmed. Okay, and generate reward. Now, I'm explaining this because of, so that you will understand what it has to do with the mantra pool. Now, the reward that we receive as a result of providing, or as a result of having a validator node on another project or on another blockchain. Now, the reward we derive from it, okay, is the one that is set to enter. Look at here. I say perpetual perpetual saving game. Now, the reward that is being generated as a result of providing validator node on different blockchains or on different projects. Now, the reward is what is going into the mantra pool. And this will give our members, what I mean by our members is those that already belongs to Mantrac community. And what set you, or what make you to become a member, is you having OM being staked within the community. Okay, so that means becoming a member of Mantrac DAO community. Now, you now have a chance to win a significant dollar amount of crypto every week. Okay, why? Because we have 25% of our Mantrac DAO foundations taking reward from all those validator nodes that we are running. All those reward that we are getting from them, the 25% of them, of this reward, are going into Mantrac pool. And this is where many of the members is going to be fetching from. And I think I've been able to give you a clear picture of what is set to happen. And again, I need to also mention this, that there are upgrades. That we are looking up. I think this escaped me. This part of what I was supposed to also mention, that the OM token, that is ERC based token, is going to also receive upgrade. Okay, it's going to receive upgrade. And what I mean by upgrade is that the OM token is ERC based token, and in as much we are preparing our mind, or we are preparing every features that's already on the platform for RIO Chain launch, for RIO Chain blockchain launch, we need to also make sure that every of our release products are also upgrade to a point of communicating with RIO Chain blockchain easily. So OHEM is going to receive an upgrade of upgrade to be able to easily communicate with RIO Chain blockchain. Okay, so we will be having OMV2 token, and OMV2 token is is uh, is still having the same value of OM, meaning that one OM is the same one OM V1. What I mean by one OM V1 is the ERC 20 token, and that is and OM V2 is an upgraded OM that can easily communicate with this. And the reason why Mantra DAO council members are coming up with this is because you have an understanding that when you look at you have Bitcoin and you have warped Bitcoin, meaning that if you send Bitcoin to a particular another blockchain, for example, you send Bitcoin from one blockchain to another blockchain, what you are going to see, you can see WBTC. Yes, it's still Bitcoin, but you will receive it as WBTC. So in order not to have warped Bitcoin, when you send OM to RIO Chain, you should be able to also still have the same OM. So to cut off us having warped OM, we are set to quickly upgrade it and prepare for the launch of RIO Chain blockchain. Okay, and the OM V2 release, or let me say token, is said to be used as a buyback token, and you will still get further information about how this is going to work out as time goes on. So I think I've been able to explain the OM upgraded version that we are looking for, or we are hoping for. We are being honest, or we are waiting for, and it's going to happen in less than 2 weeks or thereabout. It's going to be released. So you stay tuned to that information. Okay, I think I've been able to give you clear picture of what's going on. So okay, I think that's end tonight's discussion, so that I can allow you guys to ask questions. I know that you will have a lot of questions to ask from me, and I'll be very I would love to be able to listen to those questions. So keep your question coming, and we can enjoy ourselves a bit. Okay, thank you guys. So like I was saying, I don't forgetting what I'm saying. Oh my god, man. So can someone tell me where we are so that I can? Okay, yeah. So you can imagine So when you have a transaction on an Ethereum blockchain and it's taking like 5 minutes, it can sometimes there can be congestion on the platform or on the blockchain. Okay, that can delay your transaction for even 1 hour. for 1 hour, and you to be reading pending. Okay, but you can imagine on a RIO Chain, you just do your transaction, and within a second, you have your transaction in your wallet. You have everything done within few seconds. So that's the aspect of the 3,000 transaction per seconds, okay, that I'm talking about, okay, and it's not what you can quantify yourself, but it's what you can have a feeling of it when you are sending it to your friend, and your friend said, I've seen it, or you try it, you have 2 accounts, and you send, do your transaction within your phone to your laptop, and you get it within seconds. Okay, I asked a question lately. What's the question, please? Can you go ahead, please? Type it and let me see. And yeah, and if you want to be on the mic, you can tell me so that I can unmute you. You can speak. Okay. So let's keep the question. If you want to speak, let me know that you want to speak. Then I will give you time to talk. All right. While we wait for more questions, in case if I miss your questions, I need to make this announcement. There is a mess. There was a post that I posted, or I sent on the Telegram for some of us that want to be part of the AMA that is coming on Wednesday, and it's a time for you to also hands on go ahead if you are part of the you want to speak. Okay. Let me find you. Christian, you that you say you want to ask questions, you didn't ask again. You are afraid of the discussion tonight, your word. All right, Abdul Koyum. I think I get it.
Good evening, everyone.
Yeah, evening.
Good evening. Yeah, my name is Abdul Koyum. So my question for the EMA tonight is that since you said between staking and adding liquidity, that you don't know which one is more valuable. So I would like to ask that if I'm to choose now, maybe I'm adding liquidity now just to get more reward. Is the reward going to be stable? Which means maybe adding liquidity every time is the reward I'm going to get going to be stable. Like you said now, staking now, you are going to get 8.8% of the reward you use in staking. So what of that of liquidity? And the other thing is that how can we trade? How is this thing? You've even explained to us on how to trade the ON. So we need more explanation about that. Thank you.
Okay. Thank for that question. Well, let me try to first of all explain this to you a little. Let me see. Now, look at this. I hope you can see my screen.
Very good.
I hope you can see my screen. So if you look at the staking here, you will look at the percentage. See the percentage here. We have 71.09% in OM, okay, and we have 22.202% from Uniswap. Okay, now what this one means is I have two areas where I'm getting my reward from. Two places where I'm getting my reward from. So I have, see one here, see another one here. Okay, now for Uni OM, this reward percentage varies. It varies. There was, I think, like 2 weeks ago, or was it 2 weeks? I think last week when I checked, I saw the percentage that I saw here is over 282% or thereabouts. Is what I saw. So this one is not a fixed percentage. It's not fixed percentage. And because it's not a fixed percentage, because the more liquidity they provided, or people try to join the liquidity, the more increase in the reward you get, or the more increase in the percentage of what you get. Okay. And but for OM, there is a fixed percentage, a fixed percentage that is being given, which is 83.3. And as time goes on, because it's taking platform format that is a progressive, or let me say, is going to be undergoing upgrading status and stages to upgrade from point one, continue to upgrade till we finally come to a conclusion. And the reason why it's going to be upgrading, and this also is not going to be fixed, because you need to also maintain the uh, the economy, or let me say, you need to maintain the platform. Not that people is not going to be getting reward, but the reward need to also be under control and monitoring. So there will be there will be there will be a very the reward is going to be variable, in the sense that the more tokens or the more people that join the staking, and the more amount that they provided, you can look at it that somebody that is providing 1,000 OM to somebody that is providing 200, 200,000 OM is getting the same percentage. He's going to be getting more is the person that has huge token. So 88.8% of somebody that is providing 200,000 of OM, what that person is going to be generating to the person that is providing 1,000, even if he's still getting the same percentage. So there will be some let me say, balance and check, monitoring and control on the staking platform. But for now, the reward is fixed for OM staking. The reward is fixed for uh, R fuel token. But for this, most time there are variation. There is possibility by next week when I open this, you will see another percentage here, because it varies. It's based on the liquidity being provided. I think I've been able to explain that. So you are now the determinant to look at which of the one you want to provide. Then another question that you ask, that let's assume I provide liquidity for this one. Am I going to only be getting a reward for this and not getting a reward for this? They are different assets as you see them. If I start to stake this token now, I will start to be generating this percentage, and it has different wallets. All of these three, they have different wallets, despite the fact that I have them in one staking platform. There are different assets. So this one percentage, you generate it, and you can see what I'm generating. You can see them here. You can see them here. And if I want to claim it, if I click here, I can have access to my claim. I can have access to what I want to claim. Where is it now? Where are you? Yeah. See, I can claim this is what I have generated. So I can claim here, or I can restake it. I can claim. That is what is helping Mantra, because Mantra give access for people to also understand the platform easily. If you can decide to say you want to claim it, and when you claim it, it's going to be added to this. It's going to be added to this your token here, or let me say it's going to be added here. Yeah, you are going to see it here. Sorry, available balance. You are going to see it here. So, and if you want to stake it, if you stake it again, if you stake this 4.4, it's coming down here. You are going to see it here, adding to this one, and meaning that what you are going to be generating instead. I've not made my calculation on what I'm generating per day anyway, but it's a daily reward you get. The daily reward you get, and the same thing here, daily reward you get. So if I click here now, what I have already generated, I can say I want to claim it. Say I want to claim it. Okay. So, but only for OM, You can say you want to restake. You want to restake without you withdrawing, without you on stake before you stake it again. So you can stake it immediately and continue your stuff. And one thing I didn't also mention on this platform is the buy OM. You can buy your OM on the platform. This was launched just last week. And the funny, or let me say, the interesting part of these features that was launched, interesting fact about this thing that was launched was, let me show you. Let me show you. And let me, oh, sorry, I've not connect. Sorry, I'm using, and it's not close by. I'm using Ledger, so I have not connected. So let me see whether it will open anyway. If it opens, the funniest thing about, or the interesting part aspect of this buy OM is the fact that it is supporting 14 currencies, 14 different country currencies, and Naira is part of what this thing is supporting. Naira is part of it. So it means that Mantrack DAO still have Africa in mind, has Nigeria in mind. Nigeria can take their ATM or whatsoever on the platform and do their transactions and purchases, or they can decide to say they want to sell, they want to convert, because as time goes on, also we have a wallet, we have let me see, we have a means whereby you can trade. Let me see. Don't worry. Let me keep that for now. Let me keep that for now. But if this open, because I've not connected my wallet, I guess that is why I didn't open. So to show you where you will see the Naira paid, the Naira OM to Naira is there. So it's a wonderful experience that many of you is going to have with Mantrack DAO if you really, really, really want to be part of this project. You can invest in it. But like I said, I'm not a financial advisor, so you not come and meet me and say, Mr. Sam, you are the one. Now what's going on? Okay. I think I've been able to answer your question. If I didn't answer it, you can still go ahead and ask. Okay. Ubadu said, when the Mantrack DAO mobile wallet goes live, will it have same features and functionality as that of desktop version presently? Of course, yes. It's just a replica of what we have here. Instead of you to now say you want to connect your extension, your MetaMask extension, you can easily connect your Trust wallet and do your transactions on your mobile and do whatsoever you want to do and do your staking, lending, and the rest like that. And our lending is going to connect with different existing lending projects. Already existing lending projects will be connected to it. And again, for the V2, the OM token V2 that's going to be launched, also it's going to be a token that the platform is going to, or the members or the council members is going to be using as a buyback token on the platform. And if you don't understand buyback tokens, you can try to do your research on the balancer taking and buyback this thing. So when you say buyback, that means there will be a moment whereby the community or the main core team will say they want to buy back the token from you. You set up a particular pool, you place your whatsoever, you can easily use that token to do whatsoever transaction you want to buy. They buy it back from you. They give you a medium whereby you can easily trade your tokens. And there are so many things that the platform is having for everyone. Okay, you have a questions. I think I've sorted out your question. When one wants to join the validation node with Kava token, can I go straight through the Mantrack DAO Kava validation node or through the Kava site where okay, I think let me see, let me show you. Oh, where is it? This thing? Oh, um, I, yeah. Well, for the mantra, what's it called now? For the validation of validator node is mainly what you do, because the validation is being connected with what's it called now? Is connected with the Cosmo platform. Let me show you Cosmo ecosystem. I'm going to show you now. It's connected with so I'm going to show you, and I think for now the validation node for Mantra presently has over 280 something thousand of cover. So this is it. Now, the Mantra DAO validator address, this is the address, but you can only do this by making use of this wallet. Let me show you. Let me show you the platform. This is the platform. The Cosmos Station. The Cosmos Station. And you can either use the Cosmos Station or you can go through the Lumi. So this, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Can you see? Hello, can you see? All right. So let me try to connect. So you connect your wallet. Now you can see two means by which you can connect. To connect to Ledger, or because me, I'm using my Ledger receipt. So, and I need to plug my you're raising your hand. I can see you. So, like I said, it's two ways. You can use this. You can use it by signing up. When you sign up here, get started here. When you get started, you do whatever you need to do. You see the validator, whatever, everything. You see them here, and because me, I've not done this validation. But when you get started, you register, you do your normal registration. All right. When you do your normal registration and you finish up, just make sure that you have your cover in your wallet. And when you have your cover in your wallet, everything you will see them easy. It's an easy task. It's just like immediately you connect your wallet, you can be able to all you need to do is to just pick. Where is it? I'm coming up. Okay, not here. Is to just to pick I'm trying to open. Yeah, I see this man now. Now, what you are trying to do is to just to pick the wallet address for Matrack. Okay, just pick the wallet, and this place, this place, this Cosmos Station is just like a wallet where you are you want to make your transaction. So you just send in the amount of cover you want to send to Matrack wallet of the cover. So immediately Matrack receive that, you get reward for you delegating that to Matrack, and at the same time you get OM reward. I think I've been able to explain that. We can still talk more on this as we progress. And like I said, this event or this initiative is still going to be bringing in some of the council members, the core team here, so that we can have time also to ask them questions. There are limited, and the validator also, as time goes on, we may be able to also do the transactions on the Mantrack DAO app. I'm giving you access to the Cosmos stations and the Luni Luni web wallet, mobile, and browser extension. Okay, but as time goes on, also you can. As this is the validator. Um, this is the validator dashboard for Matra. Let me drop the link for you so that you can have access to it. And let me also share it with you so that you can see how it looks like. Let me share it with you. So this is the validator page on the meetscan.io cover validators. So you see that Mantra DAO has 31 is in 31 position, and this is the address that you deposit into. And for now, we have here's it, transaction. Sorry, transaction. Looking for it. Where are you? Okay, you see the voting power. We have 286,365. Now voting power of 0.36. And if you don't understand what voting power is, it means that out of 100% of the entire platform, Mantra is getting 0.36 from the validator or from the cover project, because that's the amount of cover we have. So the amount or the quantity of cover we have on the validator node is going to give the percentage of the reward can we can extract from every voting. Okay. Good night, sir. No problem. Good night. All right. So I think I will need to end the class tonight. It has been time consuming and also an educating moment. And I hope you guys have been able to get one or two things tonight. Okay. And I want to appreciate you all. I'm going to check through all your questions and answers, and I will definitely announce the winner for tonight. Okay. Okay, so thank you guys all for coming, and next week is going to be another moment that we'll enjoy and also learn also. So thank you for making it a wonderful experience tonight, and this end the episode 3. Try to join us on our Telegram and also try to engage, invite your friends. Um, Togetherness, we go together. Thank you, and I will have a lovely night. Good night. Bye for now.